Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the controversy around Foodie Beauty's marriage. Yes, we are back in girl world because let me tell you, a lot of what is out there is just, well, not correct. Now, many reaction channels doubt that Chantal and Salah are legally married, and while I was skeptical at first, after digging into Kuwait law, I have to disagree. Let's find out if it was really possible for them to get legally married during Chantal's first trip. But first, unfortunately, I do have some important disclaimers to share before we can get started with everything. First and foremost, while I am an attorney, I am not a Kuwaiti attorney, nor am I Chantal's or your attorney. So if you have specific questions about your case, go speak to somebody. This is not legal advice. Second, I am just using the publicly available information, like the juicy details Chantal shared online, and Kuwaiti law that I've researched. If you'd like to see my sources, they will be linked in the pinned comment. Okay, now back to the issue at hand here.
But you're not married. I'm not alleging that. You're not married because it's not legally possible when you're on a tourist visa. There is no timeline, no set of paperwork, no circumstances under which Foodie can get married with her status in Kuwait.
I understand that there's a belief Kuwait does not allow marriages on tourist visas, and that is why there is so much speculation about Chantal's marriage. And I totally get the confusion, everyone. If you look at the required documents for a civil marriage that's mentioned on the Kuwaiti Ministry of Justice website, it does say that resident IDs or passports are required, but please remember, this is a page for procedure, not the actual law. And when it comes down to the law, it's actually pretty specific about who is involved in a marriage contract. That is the important key here. So guess what? After digging deep into Kuwaiti marriage law and meticulously studying the family law code, I found that Chantal could indeed get hitched on her tourist visa. In order to explain why, I do have to explain a bit about Kuwait's family law basics, so let's go. Family and personal status law in Kuwait is governed by religious courts, which means that Sharia law governs family law for Muslim residents, while non-Muslims in Kuwait have a secular court system for family law. Thus, we can't really compare Kuwait's civil court marriage to what us Canadians and Americans think of when it comes to a quote-unquote court marriage. An Islamic marriage is a contract between the groom and the ranking male member of the bride's family. It is a formalized process in the presence of an authorized religious figure or a judge and two male witnesses. The bride's representative is usually her father, but another male member of the family may do, or even the officiator of the marriage can serve as the bride's legal representative. The officiator or the court clerk during this court marriage prepares the contract, which is then signed by, get this, the groom, the bride's representative, the witnesses, and the officiator. Notice who's missing here? Oh yeah, that's the bride. She does not sign the marriage contract, which is very important to our situation here. To put it in other words, and very bluntly, because Chantal is a woman, she does not matter in a marriage contract under Sharia law that is applied for Islamic weddings in Kuwait. Because again, remember, a marriage contract is between the groom and the bride's representative, not the bride. And guess what? That takes care of any of the residency or citizenship requirements that people keep trying to point to as to the reason why this marriage did not legally happen. Oh, and just a little heads up before we call it a day.
I've actually put together a separate video, which will be coming soon, where I delve even deeper into my interpretation of the law. If you're keen on exploring that further, don't forget to check it out. I'll try to link it somewhere on the screen.
If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!